extended forecast.
Good morning. Time for Storm Watch, but let's start with the tropics and the latest on Tropical Depression number 4 in the Atlantic Ocean. And this is an update that's just come into the Weather Channel as of 4 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time. TD number 4 at 12.7 north, 92.6 west, 52.6 west, that is, 405 miles southeast. I've got some incorrect information here. Anyway, the top sustained winds 35 miles an hour with Tropical Depression number 4. It is moving west at 28. There's rapid movement with this system, so we have some updated tropical storm watches and warnings. I'll show you in just a second. The pressure is 1,007 millibars, 29.74 inches of mercury. Now, we do have tropical storm warnings posted for Barbados, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, and tropical storm watches have been updated for Grenadines and Dominica. And on to the satellite picture. Rapidly moving tropical depression, thunderstorm activity flaring up as it typically does during the nighttime hours. Now, there is some uncertainty as to exactly where the center of Tropical Depression number 4 would be located. If it's not underneath the thunderstorm activity, then it maintains its tropical depression strength. However, if the thunderstorms are beginning to develop around the center of circulation, TD number 4 may indeed already become a tropical storm. So stay with us for frequent updates as the morning progresses. In any event, it is moving quickly west-northwest towards the islands and will be into Barbados and vicinity by the nighttime hours tonight, and then tracking into the eastern sections of the Caribbean during the upcoming weekend. The official forecast takes the system up to tropical storm strength and then possibly to hurricane strength within about 48 hours. The name would be Chantal. So we're still watching TD number 4 rapidly moving west, 28 miles per hour. Rest of the region, quiet. That includes the Caribbean and the Gulf of Mexico. The Eastern Pacific, too. No signs of any significant organization here. But in the Western Pacific, we have a typhoon that's moving west-northwest, affecting mainly open waters of the Western Pacific. It's a stormy situation in the Philippines and also your typical summer thunderstorm situation in the South China Sea and from Vietnam up to the coastal sections of China, Hong Kong, thunderstorms with heavy downpours in the forecast the next 24 hours. That's an update on the tropics. Now back to the States for Storm Watch. And our first stop will be the water vapor loop showing dry air and a lack of storminess on the eastern seaboard, but a moist atmosphere from the southern lakes to the southern plains. That is the purple-green coloration depicting a moisture-laden situation in the mid-levels of the atmosphere. Also conducive at this particular time for showers and thunderstorms. Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and a steady summer rain ahead of the surface cold front in the western Great Lakes region, including Chicago and Milwaukee, where heavy rain has been falling in the last half an hour or so. For the Northeast, though, it's high pressure, fair weather in most spots, and that dry air is parked over the southeast as well, all except Florida, where the tropical moisture remains in place, and thunderstorms will be returning to Orlando, Tampa, and Miami as the day unfolds. In Little Rock, Arkansas, clouds thickening up, showers on your doorstep. Dallas, for a change, you've had wet weather overnight. Now the heavier storms, though, are well north of you up near the Red River and east of town along I-30 and Interstate 20. At this hour, just basically light rainfall in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Then there's Chicago, a soggy start. Milwaukee, too.